there, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, I am going to be discussing something that a lot of women are out there looking for in a man, and that is a provider male. That's what a lot of women are looking for, and rightfully so. I truly believe that women in general, women that want to be married, should definitely be looking for a man who can provide. So let's get into discussion real quick. All right, ladies, how to know if a man is a provider male? Number one, that he can actually provide. And when I'm talking about providing, I'm talking about him being financially stable to provide, as in he can take care of himself financially and he can take care of you and maybe possible children in the future financially. That is exactly what I'm talking about. Okay? That he can provide that financial stability. That's the first thing. Can he? Is he capable of? And if not that you, as a woman, you are not going to contribute financially, but the thing is, women, you want to look for a guy who can actually do that on his own. And then you come in as the woman into his life and you bring your own finances as the supplement, not as the main person providing for the family. The reason why you want to provide a man is because you want him to be the one to provide. Why? Why should a woman want a provider male? Well, here's the thing. It's necessary for us women, for our survival and the survival of the children we're going to possibly have with and for this man. So, yes, we're going to be taking time off from work, and then we're going to be, when we have that child, we're going to take time off from work. We're going to have to care for that child, care for ourselves, and care for the man that we are married to. So it is very important, ladies, that you find out, first of all, you establish that the man you're looking for, he can actually financially provide for you and the rest of the household. Another thing to look at if you find a provider male, another thing to look at is not only can he financially provide for the entire household, but is he willing? I think, to me, that is the number one key to begin with. Is he even willing to do it? Because there are a lot of provider male men out there, but they're not willing to provide. And provision doesn't just mean, when I talk about provision, I'm not just talking about him carrying the whole house 100%. Because he should be able to do that to begin with. He should be able to take care of himself, you, and the rest of the household. But what I'm saying is, he's going to be the main breadwinner. And you, as the woman, your money comes in as a supplement. Don't be stingy, ladies. Your money still got to come in. I mean, you cannot just, unless the provider male that you found says to you, you do not have to go outside of the house and work, then by all means, if that's something that you have agreed with him, then you find something to do within the home. Like while you're at home, you can find like some kind of online job or online whatever that would help you as the woman generate your own income, because the truth of the matter is you do need to have your own money as a woman, just for your hair, your nails, your makeup, your outfits, your this, that, and the third, just for those little things. You don't want to keep going to the man, disturbing him, talking about, I need money for my nails today, I need money for my makeup. You should have money for those things. So whether you work outside of the house or you work inside of the house, either which way, that's something you discuss with the provider male that you actually are able to secure, and both of you have to come up with what's going to be best for your relationship to move that relationship forward. Because on this channel, we're all about promoting healthy relationships and moving these relationships forward in a positive way. Okay, that's all that I discuss on my channel here. So you want to be able to find a provider male. When you find one, you have to establish, though, is he truly a provider male? Can he truly provide for himself, you, and the rest of the family? That's number one. Number two, is he willing to do it? because there are some provider men out there that are not willing. They're just not. So you want to be able to establish that he can provide and that he is willing to provide. Number three, is he interested in you? Does he even like you? Does he even love you? That's another thing that you do need to establish. He's a provider male. You got that check, right? Okay, he's willing to provide. Check. Next thing you want to check off your list is he even interested in you? You have to find that out in so many verbal and nonverbal ways. You have to figure that out. Is he interested in you? Are you the one he really wants to be providing for? Does he want to, split his finances and provide for other people? You have to find out, because he may have a family that he's also providing for. When I say family, I'm talking about maybe he's helping out his parents, maybe he's helping out his siblings. Those are things you want to sit down. Once you establish that you do have a provider male, you want to sit down and discuss with him all these extra things, because the truth of the matter is, once you find a provider male that's willing to provide for you, most likely he's providing for other people, like his other family members, like maybe a parent or two parents or siblings or cousins or whatever the case may be. But you also want to find out, how deep is he taking care of that his extended family financially. You want to find that out, because it is essential to, your own relationship with him. These are things that can only be established if you sit down and have that good old nice clean conversation. Okay. One last thing I want to talk about is he disciplined? Is he organized? Does he take care of his health? Because if you find that provider male, you're going to want him to be disciplined. You're going to want him to take care of his health. You're going to want him to be organized, because these are the things that help to get him to continue to provide. If a man is healthy and strong, and if he's organized and if he's disciplined, these are the things that have helped him to get to the point where he actually became a provider male, and it's going to help sustain him as a provider male. So what you want to do as a woman is, once you establish that, hey, I've gotten me a provider male, you have to start asking yourself, how can I help this man to remain a provider male? How can I add value to his life to keep him providing for me, himself, and the rest of the family? Okay, these are the things, because women, we will forever play a vital role in a man's life. You can't, a man is not just going to marry you and keep you in the home and then you sit there like the lady of leisure. Even the lady of leisure knows that she has to bring some form of value into that man's life in order for him to continue to look at you and say, yes, every day he wakes up, he chooses you as the woman he wants to continue to provide for. But you have to, women, you have to remain that woman that he wants to provide for. How do you do that? You have to figure out, how can I add value to this man's life? How can I promote him being a provider? How can, so when men say things like, what do you bring to the table? This is exactly what they mean. They mean how you as the woman will add value to his life. How will you add value to the relationship you all are forming, so that the relationship can move forward in a positive way? These are the things, lady. These are the type of conversations. They may be uncomfortable conversations. They may be hard for you to have, but they're gonna have to be had if you are looking for a provider male, and if you want to sustain him as a provider male. You want him to continue to provide as long as you have that relationship. You're gonna have to just bite your tongue, relax your mind, sit down, and have these honest, open conversations with the man that you have found, that you know is the man of your dreams, and he is a provider male. You're going to have to help him. He may not need your finances. He may be providing 100%, and he has told you verbally that he doesn't need your finances. But at the same time, there are other things you need to consider doing in order to help him, in order to encourage him, in order to inspire him, in order to add value. How useful are you going to be to his life in order to keep him providing for you? Because to be honest with you, every day you wake up with this provider male, you're going to want him to choose you as a woman that he's going to provide for on a daily basis. Okay, ladies, I honestly do hope that this has helped you to start thinking about how you're going to, show up in this life to get you your provider mail. Okay, if you have any questions or comments, make sure you put them down in the comment section. Let us get this conversation going so we can figure out how to do this thing, how to get relationships healthy and moving forward in a positive way. Okay, peace out.